Hello, good evening and welcome to another edition of Garage Gates. Tonight you find me in the abandoned churchyard of St Paul's. It's been abandoned, this building, for about a year now. Don't know why. Vicar just fucked off, I reckon. Wouldn't want it, or got a better job or something, lost his faith, who knows, but yeah, it's been sat here for about a year now. Beautiful. To be fair, I don't quite think they know what to do with it, but I personally would think it'd make a great Witherspoons, you know. Yeah, you know, it's a bit disrespectful turning a church into a Witherspoons, but cheap breakfast and bottomless coffee, and there's like a fantastic yard out there for a beer garden and stuff, and they could put toilets about half a mile down the road. So anyway, yeah, you find me at St Paul's Church. Now, the reason I'm here is to do something a bit different, because the place I'm actually at is considered to be quite an area of supernatural activity. Now, I don't know much about supernatural, to be fair. Apparently some people have seen some orbs around here. Now, not being funny or dissing anyone's fear factor, but I personally think that orbs aren't that scary. I mean, if you've ever been to a rave, then you're not too arsed about them, are you? Bald Eagle, conspicuous by his absence, told him I was going to do an haunted churchyard, and he told me he had to stay in and wash his hair. But anyway, enough about that. Tonight is all about the gates. So I'm approaching the first gate, dead ahead, and here it is, under this foreboding alleyway. In fact, to be fair, you wouldn't even know it was a gate until you actually close it. There you go. Now, of course, there's not going to be much of a bite on this one, because A, it's got a padlock on it, which you can't see. I'm really sorry for the poor quality of this. And B, it's not really the kind of gate that livestock's going to escape from, except just, or, you know, people's pets are going to get into farmyard, so it's not going to have a bite, which, you know, I'm a massive fan of. So anyway, the gate, easy to use, spikes on top, don't know if you can see them, so that loses a few points because it's dangerous, especially if you're a pigeon. Easy use, it's fine, as I say, opens and closes, no creaking. That's a shame. I would have loved a bit of creaking in an haunted churchyard. A bit more of the church here for you all. There we go. And there's also a second gate up ahead that I will now check out. Here we go, second gate here. Again, spikes on the top. The actual gate, well oiled again. I don't know about this ghosty malarkey myself, to be fair. Not even a squeaky gate, but this gate actually does have a clasp on it. Not much of a mechanism, but it still serves its purpose. Again, the gate's always left open for some reason. Probably so people can make a runner for it when they're trying to escape the orbs. So, a bit more of the church for you. As I say, a stunning building. Becker cracking spoons. You know, don't know what they'll do with it, or what will happen to orbs, to be fair. If there's any ghosts here, I don't think it's the Holy Ghost. He's probably fucked off with Vicar. So what we have is just an empty building, couple of cracking gates. So yeah, I'm going to give it a steady 7 out of 10. I'm happy enough with the gates and the overall ambience. Shame there's no ghosts, but again, I'd probably shit myself anyway. I once did that.